So I was just watching my day 6 video before I posted it, and there's just some things that I wish I would have said in that. Like, oh my gosh, how amazing was that poem? And I don't just mean the writing, which was good. Prideful, I don't mean to be prideful, just making a joke. I know some people take my pride ego stuff as like whatever, but I like to be funny sometimes. So, and it's good to have a healthy ego, not overly ego. But that poem is, I was just telling myself, like, I'm reassuring myself and confirming, like I said before, everything that I believe, everything that I have thought that I've known, I'm now being tested on it to put it into action, to embody it, and to break my past programs. No more looping. I'm breaking that wide open. So I wanted to say that about how amazing and synchronistic that poem was for me. So hopefully it was good for somebody else too. I really love that poem. I am glad to have read it again and refreshed myself, because when you write so much and you maybe only read it once or twice, you kind of forget, and it's they blend together, because a lot of my poems have some of the same words. And just for clarification for any naysayers out there, or haters, or whatever you want to call them, about AI, I do use AI to make my poems into music, but my poems are my poems. Like, they come from me. So just clarifying that. And then another little story that I wanted to say about the devil. Hold on, let me read that part. Continuing on with what I myself have gathered on my numerous trips back and forth to hell and back is what that means. It is possible to face the devil and not be frightened. I'm finally happy to report. So my grandmother Vivian, who I was named after, I used to spend a lot of time there, my brother and I both, and I used to sleep in my grandma's bed, so we talk a lot about everything under the moon. And she taught me a lot about God. She taught me a lot about heaven. She taught me a lot about Christianity and stuff like that. And she used to watch like the Paul and Jan, and I don't know who all she watched back then. Those are just the ones that popped into my head. But there was a preacher she was told me that she was watching, and he was telling a story. And he woke up in the middle of the night and rolled over, and the devil was standing in his bedroom. And he was just like, oh, it's just you, and rolled back over and went back to sleep. And I was always so fascinated by that. Like, wow, how powerful that man of God was to literally have the devil in his room and not be scared or like do anything. And now my mature mind can comprehend. I didn't hear the story of what that man said, but he could have just been talking, like telling a story about something happening in his life and feeling like the devil was there, and not necessarily like seeing the devil. Because now that I understand, like, there's no physical devil. Devil is an energy, and we all have it. So when I'm walking back and forth out of hell, I'm going and fighting my own devil. I might sometimes think it's somebody else's devil that I'm fighting, but it's my own that I'm overcoming. Which reminds me of another poem that I wrote that I did turn it into a song, because the lyrics are going in my head. I just can't remember, about having dominion over my own devil, because that's the part, is to crucify that lower self and live from your higher self, which is heart chakra, throat chakra, crown chakra, from up, not the lower ones, which are important. I don't mean that you're not supposed to clear those out and live from them. I just mean that you have to have it all cleared and be living from up here. So anyways, I just wanted to add that little tidbit, and now I'm gonna go get my daughter, so I will catch you. I'm gonna make another video later on this evening and read some more of the shamanic mysteries of Egypt, the awakening healing power of the heart, or probably chopped it. Anyways, so I'll see you later.